My name is Carol Metzger, and for 20 years now, I have worked against human trafficking in various capacities, whether it's volunteer or professional, or locally, or overseas. Many times people ask, how do we deal with what's happening in our world that's really horrific? And what do we say to each other? Why? How does this happen? We will often say the following mantra: hurt people, meaning people who have been harmed often lash out. This is what they know. When they are harmed, they reach out in the only ways that they have been shown. One of those people who has been hurt is someone that you have helped, although you may have never met her. We're going to give her the fake identity of Linnea, but this is a real story. She was abused as a child, as was her brother, in various forms and ways, physically and mentally. When she was harmed and when she was undergoing so much trauma, she was lashing out toward the world, toward others, and people did not recognize that as trauma. They didn't know, so they did not get her the mental health professional help that she needed. She longed for what I understand your theme this month is consistent love, consistent love. If you've not had that, there is part of your soul that will reach out for it until you find it. As a teen, again, longing, wishing she were part of something where she belonged. She ended up as a young woman falling in love, believing that she had found the person who said he would love her, take care of her, and it would be a wonderful life from then on. Those promises dissolved, and he sold her on street corners and other places, if you're catching my drift. He sold her. It didn't happen with just one man. It happened a second time. Linnea was broken when she came to Thistle Hills. Thistle Hills is Chester County's only residential program specifically designated for women who are survivors of sex trafficking and all the issues that are related to that. Linnea spent 2 years at Thistle Hills recovering, whether it was mental and physical health care, holistic therapies. She had vocational training. She had a roof over her head. There were lights. There was heat. All these things that make up a home with people who love her. Westminster was part of this. We are so grateful to the donation that you gave us this year that pays for the light and the heat and the health care and the expert help that can get them back to a life that is theirs and not belonging to someone else. I began thinking about consistent love. You are the embodiment of that, the manifestation of it. When I think that over the past 10 years, Westminster has helped through grab-and-go food bags so that when people who have been in the life, who have been in a situation of exploitation, come out and they're placed in a hotel until they can find a suitable rehabilitation, recovery program for them, they have food in hotels. You did that. You collected that and put those bags together. You gave money for air beds because when survivors are ready to transition from a recovery program into their own apartment, you have about 1 hour's notice that you are getting a set of keys. You have no bank account. Trafficking doesn't come with that. But there it is. You have an airbed because of the money you gave. You gave money to Thistle Hills again. Thank you, thank you. And most recently, a couple of the members of your congregation have volunteered to take another survivor, not Linnea, but another one to chemotherapy treatments because you also don't get screenings that can keep tiny problems from becoming big ones. So it is my dream, actually, one day that we stop having to use the mantra, hurt people, and instead we say, healed people, heal people. Can healed people heal people? I think Linnea would say yes, and that is you. Great gratitude. Thank you.